on making the stream work on YouTube. I assume I wasn't my plan for today, that's for sure. But apparently it's not fucking with me at all. No, I'm live. No, let's go. Okay. So, what's up, guys? um, I worked on the interaction with balls a lot throughout the weekend. I mean, not a lot, but I've spent some time in the game. Okay, I spent some time polishing and finishing up things that I thought are needed, and I think I've done a good job. I honestly think I've done a good job. Let me show you what I've done. So instead of working with the impulse from the colliders and using that to bounce the ball, using the actual physics engine to bounce the ball, I decided to have just a static direction for wherever I'm facing. So I have one point in the middle and another point like 45 degrees, aiming upwards, and that decides where to add force. Because before I was working with linear velocity, and so I always had to know exactly where the ball goes. That was stupid of me to think that that's the way to go. So instead, right now I'm only adding force in a certain direction to the already calculated physics collision. So what it means in practice is that it actually works somewhat. I also worked on the court a little, cleaned up things, but mostly I'm just happy with the fact that the ball is working now. I still can get like through to it, like if I'm too fast, if I'm sprinting and I'm also jumping at the same time, I go through the ball. I don't like that, but hey, what can you do? I can still go like as fast as I want, like it works. Okay, it works. And I can jump as well. It works. But if you combine it, it's a little too much for the engine, but I think that's okay, right? I'll figure out how to fix that at some point, but I think this is good enough. I honestly think that this is good enough. I'm pretty happy with this, and every time you hit the ball, you got a little bit more force, and I think it could be fun. I also thought a way to decide how to change your strike power. Maybe like if you hold down mouse 1, the power goes up, and if you hold mouse 2, the power goes down. I think this way you can actually like control how strongly you wanna punch the ball. I think that's a necessary thing to have in the game. Right now it's always the same strength, so at some point you can't really play with the wall, is my like concern. Because that's always how I practice volleyball, just playing with the wall, and if you can't do that, then you're not in control. If you can't play with a wall, you're not controlling the ball at all. It's just somewhat doing whatever I don't know. But I think this is good. I genuinely think that this is good, and I'm happy with it, and that means that I have to do the next thing, which apparently was create single player and have the ball like make the point system for the game. I've decided not to do that at all. I'm gonna go to Streamlabs. Was it Streamlabs or Stream Elements? Yeah, Stream Elements. I'm gonna go to Stream Elements and I'm gonna change my plans. I've decided that today I want to add the second player. I want to add netcode for Unity into my Unity project, obviously. I think it's about time. I think it's about time that I learned how to make multiplayer. I saw the tutorials that I was afraid of, and they're easy. they're simplest fucking thing. Like I don't know why I was afraid of committing to making a multiplayer game. I thought it's gonna be complicated or some shit. I mean, I knew that it's gonna be somewhat easy because I'm just using assets and like shit that's already in the game. But I was still afraid, right? But I think it's really simple. I just need to, you know, with the multiplayer center, you don't even have to search for the assets and build them from the ground up. You literally just, what is my game? Like sports, and probably four. I'll never have more than 4 players. I mean, no. I'm thinking about like spectator view, but I don't think that's necessary. Okay, so gameplay pace, sure, cheating, is it? Like, obviously I don't want people to cheat in my game, but do I have to care about it right now? I don't like the fact that I don't want netcode for entities. I want netcode for game objects, right? So let's say just why is netcode for entities recommended? I thought it's more complicated than game objects. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah, probably client server, right? Like peer to peer. Yeah. And what's it gonna? I don't know if I want. I probably want clean hole. Yeah. Okay. Is it like? Is this a thing that? Is it? Is it important if I have the player amount at 4 right now? Like, I'll probably have at least 5 because I want someone to spectate, right? If it's 2 against 2 and it's a like actual I'm thinking about something that's far off in the distance. I think 4 is enough. Let's just install the packages, and while I'm waiting for that, I'm gonna go to Stream Elements and change the text over here to something that's actually representing what I'm doing today. Okay, so as you can see, or probably tell somehow if you're at least somewhat not stupid as I am, you can see that I've put a lot of points to multiplayer, even though, or like this, that doesn't really make sense, to be honest. Should I hide it for now? Hold on. Yeah, just gonna hide it before I update it so you can see what I'm doing. So I've put like a local multiplayer and then actual multiplayer. There is literally no difference. But what I'm gonna do is like switch to Steam. Why do I have this here? I don't know. Yeah, I think fun is like, switch to Steam. Okay, so what do I actually want it to sound like? Okay, let's change this one. Hold on. So this one goes to green, right? I'm not crazy. I mean, a little bit. Hold on, what did I do? Okay. Okay. This seems reasonable. Alright. So 0.7 is gonna be at netcode. Why did it not? Oh, it's too small. Alright. Alright. I hate myself. Why do I say these things? Okay, so, come on, I think this makes sense, right? Like, I think this currently makes sense. I've done some things. I want to add netcode today, and the next thing is gonna be making sure that the game actually gives out the points that it's supposed to. Yeah, I think this is alright. I think this is good. Okay, so let's get this back. Alright, it's not displaying properly. Great. Why did I close it then? I don't know. But it's good that apparently it was just in time for Unity to download the packages that I needed. That's awesome. That's actually wicked. That's wicked. I don't even know what I'm saying, honestly. I'm just yapping before I get into the actual working on the game, or probably something like that. Why is it not? Yeah, and now it works. If I say it before, I don't know why it didn't work before, but now it's good, right? I'm not crazy. No, now it's good. Okay. So since I don't know if I should just use these step by step things or not. It's the netcode for entities. Like I wanted to, What assets do I have right now? My assets. Do I have to remove fucking netcode for entities now? Am I crazy? There's nothing. Come on, load up. Did I download the wrong? No items to display. Alright, it's not assets, it's packages. I'm stupid, obviously. So, where do I view that? It's package manager. It is supposed to be here, right? Am I crazy? I am. Okay, so where is it gonna be? That's literally what I have here. What do you mean? Okay, yeah, my bad. Hopefully it's okay if I just do it like this, right? I'm not crazy, am I? I mean, I am acting a bit crazy, am I not? I can't really stop myself, to be honest, from being a little crazy. At least a little bit crazy, like, it's normal. Whew, that wasn't great. I don't know. Well, I assume that while this is downloading, I can work at least a little bit, can't I? First thing. Okay. What do you mean hand? What did I do? Where did I make a script that's irrelevant now? What did I do? I should have just waited. Let's just wait for the packages to download and think about how I'll actually do it. I'll probably have to open up the tutorial again, to be honest. I probably can't do it just from memory. I've seen it yesterday, so it's still kind of fresh in my mind, but I think it's stupid to make stupid mistakes just because I am too confident in myself or something like that. I don't know. Okay. I wonder if I like never turned the stream off, if I ever actually would gotten any viewers. I don't really mind streaming for myself. I think I've said it before that this is somewhat just a diary for myself, and also just to have the progress on the game like documented, right? Yeah. But I don't really know if I my plans were to make a video out of all these streams. The problem with that was, or is, the fact that not only I'm somewhat lazy to, make a video out of this, I also have nothing to show for it right now. I can't believe that I've been streaming for as many hours as I have been without making any real progress, I feel like. Yeah. I genuinely feel that way. I'm probably not gonna work with Quick Start, I don't really care. I'll probably look into it at some point, but why can't I make a this? What's hand script? Where is that? Where is the script that's missing? This is all okay. Cinemachine is all okay. These are without any scripts whatsoever. And this one is also okay. What is your problem right now? Like, I know I have made scripts that there's no game object hand anymore. I can't believe I'm doing this. I don't know if this fixes it or not. If I create a second player, can that go? No. What do you mean game object hand? Do I have to create the player from the ground up again? Am I stupid? There's no game object called hand. I know there were at some point, but I've deleted it. Also, I don't think I need these anymore. I'm a little afraid of deleting them just like that, but like this is just a point where the ball spawns. What? Where are these words coming out of my mouth? Yeah, the tongue is. Hold on, no, I deleted the second player, so that's okay. Yeah, this works fine. It's still not fucking with me though. How? Why? Backhand, forehand, and hand. All of these are not supposed to be here. Where are they? Oh, they are in the Cinemachine. Why did I do that? Wow, I'm crazy, am I not? Hold on. Oh, hey, I've kept this. How did I keep this? Does it not work? It's not gonna work, right? Why am I even trying it? What am I doing? I'm crazy. Wow. Okay. That's funny. Okay, so I'll just delete that. Line renderer. I don't need that. I don't need none of that. It's funny. Well, at least that's been like yeah. Okay, so network manager. That's about as much as I remember, and also adding component that's literally like that, something network manager. This is like honestly all I remember. I don't remember. Yeah, I'll have to look up the tutorial. There's no way that I can do this out of my memory. Only thing that I remember is doing this. Great. Okay. Where's the... This tutorial is 8 minutes. I saw a tutorial that was like 3 minutes or something like that. It was crazy. But I saw a good proper I don't know what the word is, but I saw a tutorial that was actually like in depth, trying to explain how Neko for GameObject works. And then I saw another tutorial that was 3 minutes or something like that, and it seemed like, yeah, that's kind of a cheat code. Now that I kind of understand what's going on, I can just use this 3-minute video to always have something to reference, you know? That's cool. Yeah. So, alright, I'll probably... I think it makes sense to show this.
It's easier to cheat. But the truth.
Hold on, I don't want... I've got headphones on, I haven't changed. Okay, great. Should I make myself sound a little bit more interesting?
Is this good? Is this good? Is this better? I don't think so.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't mess around with this. I mean, it's not bad, right? Like, whatever. Like, if something
Sounds fun. I'll just keep it. I don't know. That's not it. That's definitely that could be.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep this. I think I'll keep this. Okay. Just turn the volume up.
Okay. No.
No. Maybe. Well, yeah. Should I keep this? Is this stupid? At least, yeah, I'll keep this. Maybe, like, yeah. Hold on. What? Oh. Hey. Who am I? Huh?
Okay. Hey, this guy is something kinda weird, and I keep hearing myself. It's fun. I can't really speak well, because when I hear myself, I try to say it while I'm hearing myself, so I'm, like, prolonging the words. It's insane. What am I doing? Why am
Okay. Yeah. I'll just keep it. I don't even care. Is it okay? Yeah. I think this is alright. How long even do I have on this before it, like, turns all by itself? 7 hours? That's pretty good. I'm not even, like... Yeah, I'm not gonna stream it a bit long. That's good. let's get back to this.
package for the general multiplayer functionality and multiplayer play mode for opening more instances of our game. This package is only available on Unity 2023 or higher, so if you have an older version, I would upgrade that. Make a new empty game object, give him the network manager component and select the Unity transport. If you're making your game with
Alright, I'll probably, I don't know. Should I keep it on the other monitor, or, no, I probably,
you would select
yeah.
the Steam transport. Next we need to connect the start host.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't even remember how to make UI in this, thing. Is there not an, legacy way to do it? Or is that still the only way to actually add UI with Canvas? See, this is legacy. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Legacy button. What's a new way? Text Mesh Pro. I'm afraid of using that. Let's do it the old way. Yeah, let's do it the old way. What is it even trying to do? Definitely this one, and I guess, how do I add a sim machine to it? Is it not stupid? Oh, that's not good. So just screen space overlay, and is this display one? I guess. I feel a little silly. No, yeah, there's the button. Alright. Alright. So, what is he doing? He's really fast in the tutorial, but I think it's...
Host and start client functions to a UI with a simple script.
Okay, so he's really just not explaining shit. That's okay. I'm fine with that. So, host and client. How do I move them around? Oh. How do I move them around, actually? Like, this is definitely not the way to go, right? I'm not crazy. Can I change the canvas or something? Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't wanna spend my time with this. I'll just keep it like that, I guess. For now. Not for long. Definitely not for long. But for now, I think it's good enough. I just have buttons here. Alright. Let's change the text to host client. Let's give the function. So let's see.
And two buttons, but nothing would work now. We first need to make a prefab of our player and delete it script transport. Next we need to connect the start host and start client functions to a UI with a simple script and two buttons, but nothing.
Okay, so that's a script. How do I... It's funny that I don't remember shit. I don't remember anything from making my game like 2 years ago. I really don't remember shit, so what do you add the script to do? Add it to Canvas to reference it, or can you reference it straight from the buttons, or how does it work?
Next we need to connect the start host
He's got text mesh, he's just...
and start client.
He's obviously using the new things. Am I crazy? That's not the old way that I'm doing it, right? Am I crazy? No. Hold on. Legacy. I feel like I should know these things. No, he's definitely using text mesh. Or with that. Okay, let's delete it. Let's see what the... I think it's funny how long it's been since I've done anything, since... Oh. Yeah, It is. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think it's funny how this is something like 2 seconds. It really takes 2 seconds in his video, but I'm gonna spend like at least 10 minutes on this because I don't know what I'm doing. And I also have no reason to rush this. So this one's gonna be host, and the other one's gonna be client. I still don't really remember where you reference it, but that's okay, right? So if you wanna have the function, how do you do it? You have this, and you have, huh, 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 huh. So I assume the script should go on canvas. Am I crazy for thinking that? I don't really know. But he's not really showing it, is he?
To a UI with a simple script and
I don't like the way he just moves by
connect
this.
post and start
I'm not a fan. I'm really not a fan.
with a simple script
Hold
and
on.
buttons.
Yeah. He's setting it to canvas. I'm not stupid. I mean, I am, but... So, I don't know. Buttons? Is that okay? I think it's okay. So we'll have buttons, and we're just gonna copy the script that he's showing.
Start host and start client functions to a UI with a simple script and 2 buttons that not
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I love the way it works now. That if you open up a script for the first time, it doesn't open up, it just opens up the application. I don't know why I'm complaining. I could be complaining about Microsoft all day. I don't know why. I just hate it. I know it's my fault always. It's my bad that I haven't figured out shit better, but whatever. Whatever. Is it okay with mono behavior? Yes, it is. And I'll just have to add using Unity netcode and Unity engine UI. I think it's really funny that I only ever used the legacy version of UI. I don't think when I learned Unity, it was relevant to learn the I don't think it was necessary for me to learn how to use legacy. I think there already was a new UI working, but at school they didn't care that there is a better way to do things. They only cared that there is a way that works, and that's good enough. I mean, it makes sense, but I think it's crazy because the new ways are always way simpler, but our teacher just never taught us. I mean, he always said that if we're into making games that we would learn these things on our own, and he was right, obviously, but I still think it's funny that instead of just teaching us the new ways, he's just like, hey, if you're into it, just learn it yourself, you fucking dummy. I'm just gonna teach you this legacy way that's never gonna be used again, and probably is gonna get outdated before I even fucking teach this class. Why does it not know? But it doesn't know these functions because they're not defined yet. Okay, so that's alright. Alright. I should probably remove this. this so that I don't look like a dummy. Okay. Okay, I'm missing a thingy here. Okay. So private void, a function called this. Whoop. Network manager. Network. Wow. Why are there so many options? Singleton. Okay, that's pretty cool. Start host. Start host. And private void. Probably could steal most of this. Just change the name and start line. Okay. So we've got this script working. Let's reference it in the buttons and add the next thing. How hard is it gonna be to reference it in the buttons? I don't know yet. Hopefully not really. I still have to do it like this. Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Am I not? Oh, wait a minute. Am I blind? Am I stupid? Or something in between? What is my problem? Do I just reference the buttons here? I don't think this is the way to go. Huh. Hold on. Let's check the video again. It's in those 12 seconds.
Start client
So we've got...
functions to a UI with a simple script and 2 buttons. But nothing would work now. We first need to make
I don't know if he's referencing the buttons there or not. I mean, obviously you're referencing them in... They're private. Why am I even filling them up if they're private? What is even serialized field? What am I even doing?
You would select the Steam transport. Next we need to connect the start host and start client functions to a UI with a simple script and 2 buttons, but nothing would work now. We first need to make a prefab of our...
I mean, clearly the buttons should be connected, right? And if I'm referencing them here, it's probably good enough. Although, I don't know if I should be referencing them here. I honestly think that it's supposed to be on here. But, I don't know now. I'm a little confused now. Because it's not a function here. So I feel a little stupid. I do feel a little stupid. But clearly this is the script that I've made, and clearly there is no functions here. I mean, it's private, so... I mean, if it was public, then it would make sense, but it's private, and he's also having it private in his script.
Steam transport. Next
So
we need to connect
clearly...
the start host and start client functions to a UI with a simple script and 2 buttons, but nothing would work now. We first
I mean, there is probably a way to figure out if what I've done is correct. And it's not gonna be... It's definitely not a smart way to do this, but I'll do it anyways. Let's just start it up and see if the buttons give me some error messages. If they do, they're probably working. If they don't, they probably aren't connected to anything. That makes sense, right? It makes sense. I think that makes sense. change the title again on Twitch only. I don't know if Twitch separates these things or not. I can't remember how they make VODs, but it doesn't matter. Alright, so we have the game's working, and if we click... Okay, I feel like it's connected. Great, awesome. Okay, so now that that works, I can move on in the tutorial.
Of our player and delete it in the scene. Then put the player as the network manager and add it to the network prefab list.
Okay, network prefab list. What is network prefab list? Where do I find that? Why did he zoom it in like that? How do I... Why is he always making things way more difficult than they have to be? And why is my... What did he do? It's not in scripts, right? Should it be in settings? That doesn't seem right. User choices. Well, none of these seem correct. What does he mean by default network prefabs? Default network prefabs. I mean, I can probably search it up somewhere, like... Hold on. There you go. There you go. Okay. We're on to something. So, I should just delete it, he said? Is that crazy? I should just delete it? Is that crazy? I'm a little afraid of just deleting it. Like, where is it gonna spawn? I have no reference to where I want to spawn it. It probably doesn't matter once I have it in prefab. I'll definitely won't lose anything. I'm definitely not making a mistake right now. Definitely not. Okay, so what is he doing? What's he doing next? He's added it there and there. I did that right. I'm not crazy. I am a little crazy, but I've added it here, and I've added it here. Okay, that's pretty good.
We also need to add a network object and the network transform to our player, but the normal
Oh yeah, I have to work on my own scripts. That's right. Let's...
transform is server authoritative, and only the server can move it, like in the other method previously mentioned. Therefore, we need to create a new script called
Okay, so...
client network transform. We could get it directly from the unit
Yeah.
documentation, but it's not that hard to write. If you use this, the client can directly modify the position of their player.
Okay, so...
We also need to add a network object and the network transform.
Okay, so I'll just create the scripts, right? I'm not crazy, I'm just not gonna use them, obviously. So let's go to prefabs, let's go to player. Let's do a new client network transform. How did it already... What? Hold on, what? What? It's a new script. How did it do the things that I... What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. What? Oh, it's a thing already? I'm a little afraid now. Let's just remove it before I
To our player, but the
do anything that don't understand.
and only the server can move it, like in the other method.
Yeah, let's do it the way he does it. I'm a little afraid of using whatever I just added. What the fuck? That's the thing about Unity that I kind of hate. Honestly, I kind of hate the fact that all tutorials get outdated so fucking fast. Like, obviously you can always keep up with the Unity's official channel to know what's new, what they are adding, what they are changing and all that. And I'm fine with that, but it's so frustrating if you find a solution that's exactly like your problem and a solution to your problem, so you're like, yeah, I'll just use that. and suddenly it doesn't work because it's outdated, and the new solution is much more simpler, but you're just never gonna find it out. Or eventually you will find it out, but it just takes time. And I hate that. I think that's genuinely one of the worst things about Unity, in my mind. That you just keep hoping to find a solution to a problem that's already been solved with another, like, version. It's stupid. What is this? I don't want that. Let's do this.
Called client network transform. We could get it directly from the Unity documentation, but it's not that hard to write.
That's the whole script? Really?
Called client network transform. We could get it directly from the.
I feel like that's probably all the script, okay. So, on is server. Is it not gonna generate the thing that, oh, so I have to actually write it. Oh. I feel like that's stupid to write by myself. Is that crazy? It's definitely not a fan of what I've done. It doesn't seem to be a fan of what I'm doing. Although I can't really, like, pretend that I know what I'm doing.
The Unity documentation, but it's not that.
Oh no, just written false. What am I? Just written false. Okay. I'm stupid. Oh no, I've clicked on the wrong. Oh my god. Let's watch the ad, I guess.
Soulad se zákonem o kybernetické bezpečnosti. Spolehněte se na ESET. Nyní získat...
Okay.
Start client functions to a UI with a simple script and 2 buttons, but nothing would work now. We first need to make a prefab of our player and delete it in the scene. Then put the player as the network manager.
I think it's okay that this is different, right? Like, there's not really a difference in that sense, hopefully. Let's not think about that. Let's not think about that.
And the network transform to our player. But the normal network transform is server authoritative, and only the server can move it, like in the other method previously mentioned. Therefore, we need to create a new script called client network transform. We could get it directly from the Unity documentation, but it's not that hard to write. If you use this, the client can directly modify the position of their player. Make sure to only check the variables you want to sync, because we don't want to send unnecessary data. We also need to change a bit in our player script. First, we're going to change it from a mono behavior.
Alright, so cool. So he's adding that to the script, this one, and network, network object or something like that. Game objects, or what was it? What was it?
And unnecessary data. Sure to only check, it's not that hard to write. If you use this, the client can.
Yeah, network object, alright. Why can't I move these things? I feel stupid. I mean, it doesn't matter what the hierarchy is, but... Yeah, I don't have to change that, I don't have to do anything. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's save that, and go to player script, apparently. And we'll have to change things here. This is already a bit of a mess, and I'm a little afraid of touching things here, but... No, it's not really a mess. I mean... Here are just input things. I could probably... No, I don't even know what this this is I'm not using it. It seems like. I mean, I am, but I'm probably not. I don't even know. I've done a lot of things that I've kind of went back to and just not used them because I thought they weren't the way I wanted them. So that's okay.
Modify the position of their player. Make sure to only check the variables you want to sync because we don't want to send unnecessary data. We also need to change a bit in our players. First we're going to change it from a mono behavior to a net.
Okay. That doesn't fuck with me. What is it missing?
Then we move
Why is it always...
from the start method into the on network spawn. There we check if we are the owner of the
I hate this. I hate it so much. Why is this fucking program adding things automatically? What do I need?
Then we move all the
What do you mean? I mean... What do you mean?
from the start method.
What am I missing? He's not gonna show it?
The owner
Am I crazy? What is he doing? He's not... It doesn't even add anything. Why does it work? Why does it work? I mean, I knew that I can't just change this, but... Huh?
into the
Am I stupid?
There we check if we are the owner of the player, and if we are not, we are going to deactivate the camera and the Cinemachine prelook camera, because we don't want to have more than one camera in our scene. And most importantly, we're gonna check if we are the owner in the update method, where you can regulate the read and write.
Yeah, just using netcode. Why is it never showing these things before? I don't get it. Wow, I'm using so many things. What is this crazy script? Why is it not using the things automatically like he is? Like, I don't even know what I'm doing. And, okay. So instead of awake or start method, he's using the on network spawn. So, on network instantiate, great, there's a different word. Awesome. Is it that's not it then? It's not it then. Like, there's not even, what do you mean? What do you mean? Is it again something that, see, once again, I'm running into the fact that I'm watching a tutorial that's a year old, and they already, for some reason, just changed the way this works. I don't want my little brain to work on this. It's public override void. So, public override void. And is that, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. So what I need is on network instantiate. And what is this? Like, how should I not hate Unity if they're always changing shit? I don't wanna... Okay, that's my bad. I don't know if that's relevant, but nonetheless, I hate the fact that they just change shit like this. I honestly can't tell you what is this. Can I just remove it? Is it relevant? Do I have to have this? Can I just have it like that? Is that okay? No one's gonna like, how? This is public override void. This is private void. This is just private void. Why is it so different? Why are things always different? Is he using something different? Just netcode, Cinemachine?
Write permissions.
Not really.
For example, as a
Now he's using Android again. For
integer to represent.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Animator, we need to add a network animator, but like with
Yeah, I don't need that.
network animator won't work. Self method
I don't need that yet.
should be synced. Now when we go into the multiplayer play tools and create a new instance of our game, we can host the game in one window and join as a client on the other one. Now
Okay. I'm really close. Now I just need to, like, on network spawn new. Okay, I don't know what I'm searching. Unity new way. What do you mean? Like, or way to suppose? This is again a little outdated, it seems. That's another thing. I don't even know where to look for the solutions to my problems. I don't know. These things always seem so simple, you know, you watch these tutorials, they're 3 minutes long, like, this should be the simplest fucking thing. And then, you want to do something, and it just doesn't work at all. Like, why is there no on-network start? Or what was that? Why is it not here? Why did they remove it? What do you mean? On-network spawn. On-network spawn. Removed? Or like... I don't even know, how am I supposed to find the things that I want to find? It's always discussions with, like, people that are just complaining, and it's always outdated. It's always a year old when it worked. I hate learning things. I hate learning things so much. And once again, it is work. It's even in the fucking documentation. So obviously it's my fault that I'm doing something incorrectly. But I don't know what. I have no idea what I'm doing incorrectly. And I don't know how to find it out. And also, why do I have 2 fucking player behaviors right now? I don't need that. I don't fucking need that. What is the why are things happening without me consenting to them? I don't want this to happen to me. I never wanted this to happen to me. I just want to make a game. I just want to have fun. Is it too much to ask for? To just have fun while coding? I mean, obviously it's too much to fucking ask, but there's no such thing as network start. Just, no, it's just gone. So what am I supposed to do? All of this is correct, I would hope so, but apparently not. And once again, I don't know if I'm missing something from the tutorial, like he's got it here and it works, okay? And there's nothing, like, different, right? There's nothing weird about what he's doing, or, like... Also, I don't know why serials feel like they have private. I'm always doing things public. I should probably also have serials fields and doing it private. It doesn't matter. That really doesn't bother me that much. What bothers me is, where do I find what am I actually supposed to fucking do? All of these things are outdated, so I don't even know where to look to. Unity, netcode, start, something like that. No, netcode, like, on, like, network, start. All these discussions are irrelevant. I don't want to hate this. I hate it so much. I don't want to learn from fucking discussions that are 10 years old. There's nothing relevant. There is nothing relevant. Is it this? Am I supposed to do this now? How am I supposed to know that? Am I supposed to use this? Am I just blindly gonna use it because I see someone do it? I obviously don't want to do that. Just because I see someone do that shit, I don't want to do that. But what else am I supposed to do? How am I meant to learn anything in Unity if they are keep, like, changing things without me fucking knowing how to do shit? Why do I have this still here? Get the fuck out of here. And I'll just save you. I don't know why would I even have a reference there? Like, what's the point of me having a reference to the old code here if I still have the file here? Like, there's only one file in Unity, so what's the point in me fucking having... I'm just mad about things that I can't control. I hate that. I hate the fact that there are so many things out of my control. I don't know what to do. I genuinely don't know what to do right now. How am I meant to follow a tutorial if the shit's not in the fucking engine anymore? How am I not meant to feel crazy for this? How am I not meant to feel like a fucking stupid idiot if I can't even fucking recreate a 3-minute tutorial that's not even that old? This is not an old tutorial, this is a year ago. So, is it gonna be better if I use a different tutorial that's more relevant? Like, this one is hour long. I don't want to watch an hour-long tutorial just to find out that there is just a different way to word things. That's stupid. I don't know. I know that any engine, or like, there really isn't a better way to do things. Like, oh my god, this is so slow. This is literally my pace. He's using Awake, but for completely different things. Like, I'm not even trying to find out what he's doing. I'm just looking for way to phrase the things the same way that I thought that it's supposed to be, right? But he's using Awake almost everywhere. So maybe nowadays just Awake is okay. Maybe nowadays Awake just also fucking accounts for the... I mean, it is Awake when the script is being loaded. If I had a star there, then it would be... Yeah, I don't even know. It doesn't make sense. So if I have Awake, is it the same as if I had on network spawn? It's definitely not. I know it's not gonna be the same, but I can't change it because apparently I don't even know how. So do I just do this? If not owner is owner. What was it? Is owner. And then I just turn the cinema machine off, and what else is he doing? What is he even doing?
On the screen where you can own one camera in our scene. And most importantly, we're gonna check if we are the owner in the update method. So we can only move the player if we are the owner.
Okay, that makes sense. So he's just returning, okay. Return. I know it's not supposed to be here, but I'll just, it's close enough, so just have this, and then...
The owner. Importantly, we're gonna check if we are the owner because we don't want to have more.
Yeah. What's my references to camera? I don't even have references to... Because I have a different script where I have a camera behavior. Should I also change this one to network behavior? I probably should, right? Yeah, I think I have to. Hey, and now it's just working. That's awesome. Why did it not do that before that? It's awesome. And I wonder if, like, oh, that's still not a thing. Good. I'd be mad. I would honestly be mad. So, I don't even have to do anything on Awake, do I?
More than one camera. To deactivate the camera and the cinema machine prelook camera because we don't want to have more than one camera in our...
Yeah, so that should definitely be there. So this is okay in that it's not relevant, right? Why is this not green? Why is it purple now? It should turn green. This shit's not being used. Let's just remove it then. Fuck. fuck do I not know what I'm doing? I'm just doing things without me actually knowing what I'm doing. Yeah, I hate that. I hate that very much. But what is actually camera behavior doing? It's reading the input from mouse to... what am I doing here? I could probably turn the camera off even from the player behavior, but now that I've not done that, it doesn't matter, I suppose. So I just have to... where do I even... player POV? What is player POV? Is that the camera? What is player POV? Why do I have it called that? So stupid. Why do I do always? Why do I do things stupidly always? Player look. Player POV is the head. And the head has Cinemachine camera in it. And what is he doing in the script is he's turning the camera off. And camera is get component in children camera and Cinemachine brain. So that's about what I have to do. Although I have it as Cinemachine camera, so that's also fine. So just have player POV, get component in children, Cinemachine brain, is it? And enabled equals false. Also just if not is owner. Okay. And the next thing is just turning off the camera itself, right? So not just the brain, but also get component in children, Cinemachine. I assume this is what I'm meant to do. I'm not gonna pretend that I know what I'm doing. But, okay, so now I've turned the camera off if I'm not the owner, and I also can't move if I'm not the owner. So, that's great, right? That's how it's supposed to be done. Now, it's time to do something crazy.
And most importantly, we're gonna check if we are the owner in the update method, so we can only move the player if we are the owner. If you want, you can also create a network variable on the screen where you can regulate the read and write permissions. This can be used, for example, as an integer to represent the health of the player.
Okay. Do I need anything to be only on the player side? Let's really think about that. All of these should be the same, except for stamina. Yes. Stamina has to be only for the player and not the other player, right? So what is he doing? So he's making sure that a network variable is health. I mean, yeah, I definitely need to have the stamina here. Am I crazy or not? I mean, in theory, I don't really have to, because I don't really have to do it now, at least. I don't think so. I guess we'll find out. We don't have an animator, so I can skip that.
When we add this to our player mesh and drag the animator instance of our game, we can hope it to sync. Now when we go into the multiplayer play tools and...
Okay. We're actually cooking right now with like actual gas. And I'm a little afraid of that, but it's time. Wait, does he go to play mode? Yes. And he does this. What else am I meant to do?
And create a new instance of our game. We can host the game in one window and join as a...
How do I host the window? Is it automatic? I mean, it's activating, so I'm just gonna wait. What package has arrived? Probably. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'll be right back. Hopefully it activates by then. Oh, it's active. What does that mean? If I run it, does it pop up in our window or not? I don't think it's gonna work, guys. I think I'm a little too fast for this shit to actually work the way I want it. I'm just clicking things. Oh, hey, I control a player. That's awesome. I don't know what I'm doing though. Okay, I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back, and I've got a head full of ideas. So, where do I even begin with the problems that I'm having? Where do I even start on the problems that I have? What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? Should I actually watch a better?
Create a new instance of our game. We can host the game in one window and join as a client on the other one. Now everything should be perfectly synced, and voila, your game is now multiplayer. You can expand further on this logic. If you want to
How does he? Oh, let's just watch. I mean, how do you? Brilliant. It's a little too fast. What is the code for? Okay. I'm a little sad now. Again, I always love this part in developing a game when you just feel lost. But hey, no, there it is. There's the other window. It just hasn't popped up. Because why would it pop up? Because all these fucking windows have priority over fucking normal Unity, but not this one. Obviously this one is gonna be in the background instead of fucking foreground. Fuck me. What do you want? The dog's bothering now. I mean, makes sense. Let's do something. I really don't know. Let's just try to do something. Apparently, I don't know. Okay. So I'm doing something. It's host and client. So I click both the buttons. I have some error messages that I'm not really proud of. And they're in vague of the okay. Okay, also there's an instance. You can't really pretend like I can't really pretend like I know what it's saying, but that's just a camera. Okay, let's just pretend that that's just a camera. I have the player here. That's okay. I can't really move around. The camera doesn't really work. And all that. But I don't even have a player 2. Like, there's nothing going on. These buttons don't do shit. I've seen the in-depth tutorial. I thought I understood this shit. I thought I'm just gonna use the 3-minute tutorial to just put the things together and it's just gonna work. Why is it not working? I mean, it is probably because I'm calling it in awake, and I'm supposed to be calling it in, like, network spawn, and I don't even have that. So, what am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I don't know. I need to fix the camera, obviously. I don't know how. Let's close this multiplayer play mode first. Let's just get rid of that. Player 2 can just stay anywhere, it doesn't matter. So how do I actually use the correct one? On network instantiate. And it wants a network message. It doesn't even know that. I don't even know what I'm supposed to, why is it not adding the assembly automatically? If it's not there, then I'm not supposed to, I hate this. I hate this very much, but the error message was that it wasn't set as an instance of an object. And the way he has it, it's so that, what is he doing? He has the camera enabled equals false. And the camera is camera, private camera. For whatever reason, let's just do it the way he's done it. Private Cinemachine camera cam. Yeah. Okay, so now it's a reference. And now I'm gonna fill the cam with literally that, but from player POV, get component and children, Cinemachine camera, and now just, I feel like I'm not doing anything that would make sense though. Like, am I crazy? Like, this doesn't change shit. This just prolongs the way it works. And he's for whatever reason using camera still, not Cinemachine camera, but that clearly isn't relevant, right? Also, he's just doing like get component and children, and I can't really do that because I have 2 children. But that shouldn't be an issue, right? Like, I'm not gonna have an issue just because I'm using hat to tilt my camera instead of tilting the camera itself. That's crazy, right? Just because I have a hat and I have a mesh or Cinemachine camera that I don't really touch or move around with, that shouldn't be a problem. All I need to do is just switch this off if I'm not the owner, which I'm trying to do anyways, so I'm gonna assume the same error message is gonna show up. It's not there yet, so it's gonna, yeah, now it's there. So, that's something. I obviously can't control the way I look because I don't have the camera on, because I've turned that off. Let's see what's actually going on. We have the player clone, and I assume he has the Cinemachine off. If I turn it on, I can't move around. Like, it doesn't read my input at all, from the mouse at least. And when it comes to the player 2, there's no way I can't even spawn him in. Like, I don't even know what I meant to do with the player 2, to be honest. I don't even know how I meant to spawn the player 2. Alright, that's awesome. An awesome tutorial, always very helpful. It's always so fun. So I'm just gonna go back to this one. And I've seen this one and it's been somewhat similar. Like it still is using on-network spawn without any issues. And that's like the official fucking 11, it's 11 months. How did it change in 11 months? Why is it always fucking changing? There's no fucking point in removing these functions if the new functions aren't even fucking there. Like, what the fuck am I meant to do? Am I just that stupid? Because I can't, like, I don't even know, like, what am I supposed to do? There's no such thing as on-network spawn. Fucking no such thing. No such thing. And if I use the fucking on-network instantiate, I don't even know what the network... What am I meant to do? What am I meant to do? Why do I feel so lost and stupid? Mono... It's from fucking mono behavior. I don't need a mono... I don't even have a mono behavior. I have fucking network behavior. Fuck you. Yeah, confusion. That's exactly how I feel. But not in the year fucking 2012. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry. But I'm losing my mind over here. I'm really losing my mind because I don't even know what I'm meant to use if it's 2014, that's irrelevant. All of these are irrelevant. All of them. And the worst part, this is the only one that's actually kind of somewhat close to the time period that I'm in. And it's still irrelevant. Because I don't even know. What am I meant to do then? What do they want from me?
Can control the player prefab. Add the client player move script to the prefab, then set up the fields to reference the components. Save and try multiplayer play mode again.
Maybe it's a better way to do that.
Let's enable
No, that's irrelevant.
This ensures that only the owning client can control the player prefab. Add the client player move script to the prefab, then set up the fields to reference the components.
That's probably a better way to do it.
Save and try multiplayer play mode again.
Let's get back to the way I've done it before. Let's really just get back to the basics, honestly. Because clearly he's not, like, hold on.
Each player now controls the correct that the network behavior disables the update loop of certain components selectively. Our new runtime logic ensures that each client only controls its own player.
Yeah, that's probably the way to do things. So let's get back to using only mono behaviors and fuck this simpler way of doing things that I just learned from someone on the internet. Like fuck that guy. Fuck that guy for making a 3-minute tutorial that's outdated or not relevant. Or the worst part about the whole fucking thing is the fact that I know that the tutorial is probably correct. The tutorial is probably not outdated at all. The only problem that's there is me. Most likely. But what am I meant to do? And how do I even sound? Oh, I still sound like that.
Let's turn that off. Hey guys, I'm back. What's up? Hey. Oh, that's too clean. Let's turn it off. Okay. So I'm really sorry for the way I sounded. It doesn't matter really. It really doesn't matter. I haven't been saying anything that would make sense. I just forgot that I've had that on. I genuinely forgot. What do you want? Okay, I'm gonna let the dog out. I'm gonna let the dog out. Fuck me. What do I do? How do I make it work? What do you want? I really don't know what to do. I can feel myself building up this anger inside of me. I can feel myself getting really angry over no fucking reason at all. But, okay, so first of all, let's remove this. Second of all, let's remove this. It's probably not a bad way to do things, but it's not really helping my case at all. So let's get back to mono behaviors and let's not fuck around with things that I don't understand at all. I don't even know why there are so many things that I'm not using. Like they get added by themselves. I don't know. I can remove all of these things, right? I can remove it all if it's gray. If it's not being used, then I can remove it all. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm a little afraid. I'm honestly a little afraid of removing that. Even this is something that I haven't like coded in. This is not things that I write. It's not my code.
However,
Okay.
the client's actions aren't reflected on the host and vice versa. Though we're controlling the correct player characters, the missing ingredient is synchronization. To understand how we'll make each player instance match across the client, let's look at how an init server will then in this case, DP updates the game has its own. The client database needs smooth network, use the network transform and network animator. Add these components to the player prefab.
Okay, so I've actually done that, so I really just need this.
Owns the player network object. Check the is.
Yeah, I think it's probably the best way to do things, to just create the script.
Inside the script, we still have properties. A specialized. This will enable or disable components on the player prefab.
Yeah, it's probably the way to go. I mean, genuinely, it is probably the way to
Note that
go.
this script inherits from network behavior.
Although he's still using on network spawn, and I don't know what am I meant to do? What am I meant to do if there's no such thing as that? Am I just supposed to kill myself? Wow, that's crazy. What did I say? I always get so frustrated and so lost, and like, what am I supposed to do? So just client player move. I'm just gonna name it exactly how he's got it named. Great. Why is it opening up? I haven't clicked it yet. Now I'm clicking it. Now it's opening up. It's stupid. All of these things are stupid. Everybody is working against me. Even my fucking computer. So what is he using apart from that code? He's using input system and starter assets. That doesn't sound like it's not even a thing. It's not even a thing. Oh my god, okay. So remove that, and I wonder if I'm like missing a package or something. Like, I don't. Let's remove all of this actually. So he's got player inputs, starter assets inputs, starter third person controller, and he has all of these things because that's the way.
In Awake, disable the two inputs and the custom third-person controller, then we'll override that in the on-network spawn method.
I feel like all I have to do is just have a fuck. So all I have to do is just sure. Let's have a serialized field. Let's do it the same way. You got it. Okay. I don't even remember how to make these. Okay, I've got one. Great. Private and have it. What am I having it? Like player bar. That's called player behavior. That's probably okay. And the next one is gonna be just the same thing, but instead of that, it's gonna be camera behavior and camera behavior. I don't know what's the M. What is this M standing for? Does anybody know what this M stands for? I don't even know. I don't know. I really don't. But the first thing he does is he has a wake function, and in that he's doing the fact that player behavior is name equals false. Like he's doing it the other way around. Like on awake it's all false, and if you're the owner it turns on. That's a cool thing to, that's a good way to do it. If there was such thing as a public override void on network spawn. It is a thing. It's just NFM is owner. Whoa. Whoa, chill out. Great. Oh, chill the fuck out. Why have I turned on my numpad? Great. So I wonder if this changes anything at all. I mean, I think this is a better way to do it. Definitely a better way to do it. Oh, I have the game running. That's crazy. Let's go to brief. I don't even know what I'm like. I don't even know what these buttons do, to be honest. This tutorial is very similar to the 3-minute ones. 3-minute one. Only with the exception that it's a little more in depth and it tries to explain shit, but it kind of ends up in a state that's not really there. You know, the 3-minute one actually gets you, or at least he gets to a point that seems more on point than what I have. What I have is something that I don't really understand, and I'm not even close, and the tutorial is 20 minutes long and he doesn't even get to a point that looks like the actual way I wanted it, right? But nonetheless, I just have to do something apparently, so let's do this and reference yeah, like that, and the player behavior there. I wonder if now I'm gonna be able to move at least on the host side. I don't really care about the client right now because I don't I can't even pretend that I understand what the buttons are doing, so right now nothing's happening. That's okay. I don't even know why the camera is where it is. When I remove the player, there is not supposed to be any camera right now. I don't know why there is a camera, but if I do host, oh, it really doesn't like that. Fuck me. I genuinely thought that this is gonna be a simple thing to do. I genuinely thought that it's gonna be simple to add this to the game.
Here we check.
I thought, yeah, today I'm gonna add netcode to my game. Today I'm gonna make it work. At least I'm gonna make the two players fucking move around. That's all I want to do. Why am I incapable of doing that? Why does it seem impossible to do that at all? Like, I don't need this, I don't need this. That's okay that I don't need it. It's okay that I don't need it because it's irrelevant at all. I genuinely thought that this would solve my issues, because this way you can't move and you can't look around if you're not the owner. That seemed like the same thing that he's doing in the 3-minute one. But now that I see that network apparently somehow is a thing, maybe I can go back to the way he's done it and do it all again. I'm still having troubles with the camera behavior. I feel like he's turned off the camera in a different manner than I'm doing it. Also, I'm reading the inputs from the mouse here, right? And if I'm only turning off the camera, I'm still, like, the inputs from my mouse should probably still be red. And they should still Although, is this one just up and down, and then side to side is in player behavior? That's stupid. That's not the way I've done it, is it? Though. I hope not. I don't really remember how I'm doing things, but yeah, this one rotates the player, and there I rotate the camera. So this script is pretty much fine. So once again, let's get to network behavior. Network behavior. Great. Let's steal this, because why the fuck wouldn't I steal things if I'm not even like barely understanding them? All I have to turn off is the Cinemachine, right? So I just need to I need to first of all turn it off and then turn it on. So in Awake, I'll have it okay, I'll have cam get, although that's already, so cam enabled equals false, cam get component, let's get back to the 3-minute tutorial. What is he doing there? I feel like he's doing something very naughty. Very naughty. Cinemachine brain. Oh, close enough. So like that, and enabled equals false again. Then I'm just gonna take these and switch them to true. So now it's true and true. Okay, so that's at least something.
To
That's
use
good.
this, the client can directly modify the position of their player. Make sure we also move all the code from the start method into the on network spawn. There we check if
That doesn't make sense, but I'm not
we are
gonna
the owner
pretend.
of the player, and if we are not, we are going to deactivate the
Okay, so what he's doing is he's getting the component in children, and for some reason he's not using why is he having Cinemachine brain and also Cinemachine? I can't really pretend like I understand anything at all. I can't. I wish I could pretend that I understand anything. There's nothing to be understood about network behavior. Network behavior, and steal this probably as much as I can. Although I don't really need anything here. I just need this. Is, hold on, is if is owner, and if it's like if not, right, then just return. Okay, so now that I've kind of tried to follow this tutorial that's only 3 minutes, I can remove the script from the player, from the prefab, because I don't even understand it. So now I feel like I've followed the tutorial to my best ability. Like, I've done everything I could to make it the same way he's done it in the 3-minute tutorial. Am I crazy for saying that? Probably so. I've probably made mistakes. But now if I click host or I do anything, oh no, have it paused. I assume the same error message is gonna appear. Oh, even more is gonna, wow, okay. Okay, so I don't even know what it's complaining about. I don't even know what the issue is. I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna be honest. No clue. I'm completely clueless. We even, like, how did we get closer before? Like, this is not the error message that I had before. And I've just moved it back. Like, I've moved it back. This script is nowhere in the scene, right? I've saved the prefab, right? I'm not crazy. I've saved the prefab. Yeah. So what am I meant to do now? I followed the tutorial to my best ability. I like how my plan originally, before I even started this project, was to make a video about how I made this game, you know, obviously how I thought it was gonna be really simple, even though I'm gonna run into issues. I thought it's gonna be simpler than it is being right now. But I don't know. I don't even know what the issue is. That's the worst thing. Like, he's turning out the camera, he's doing this and that, and I've tried doing the same thing. I'm really trying to do the same exact thing, but I'm running into so many issues. Maybe if I, okay, to be honest, I haven't done it to the best of my abilities to make it so like he's doing it, because he's doing it like this and turning thing false. And he doesn't have anything in the wake. Actually, literally nothing. So even this could be here. He doesn't even have this one here. So I'm gonna pretend like that's not important. And okay, now I think this is the way he's shown it in the 3-minute tutorial, and I don't think I'm able to recreate it in a better way. And if it still has the same error messages, which, to be honest, I'm expecting it to have the same error message that I had this whole time. Yep. I don't know how am I meant to solve these things. Look at this. Look at this. How am I meant to learn anything from this? I really tried to follow the tutorial to my best ability. Like, I don't think there's anything I've missed, right? I don't think there's anything I could have done better. And it's still not even close to what it's meant to be. Also, like, I removed the player and the camera stayed, or at least some kind of camera stayed. I don't know if that's good or not. Yeah, there's a camera here that's just the natural camera. Okay, I forgot about that. But that's okay. This one is completely fine, right? I don't even have to worry about this one. Let's just turn it 9 degrees. Good. Give it 0, 0. Maybe a little. Yeah, I'm really not worried about this camera. That's fine. But how did I've got an idea. I've got a crazy idea, chat. I know there is no one watching. I don't care about that. I've got a crazy idea, chat. So instead of trying to figure out what I've done wrong and what I could fix, instead of trying to really think about what I should be doing, I'm just gonna, before I do anything, I'm just gonna, I am gonna do this. That's not my idea. My idea is I'm just gonna shut all of it down. I'm just gonna restart Unity project, and if it helps, I'm lost. I'm genuinely just fed up with this, and I'm done. If turning fucking Unity on and off fixes things, I'm done. Okay. So, okay. It really hasn't fixed anything. That's good. Because if it did, I'd be mad. But if this fixes things, I'll be even, like, more mad, I feel like. But I don't know. I can't think of a different solution other than to do this. Just open it up again and maybe watch the tutorial. Let's just watch the tutorial. Let's give it a nice watch.
Can you play the
Let's give it a proper watch through.
players, then get synchronized.
If I'm missing
This allows for
anything.
smoother gameplay, despite that it's easier to cheat, but it should be enough for most casual games. That said, let's start by adding the netcode for game objects package for the general multiplayer functionality and multiplayer play mode for opening more instances of our game. This package is only available on Unity 2023 or higher, so if you have an older version, I would upgrade that. Make a new empty game object, give him the network manager component and select the Unity transport. If you're making your game with the Steam API, you would select the Steam transport. Next, we need to connect the start host and start client functions to a UI with a simple script and 2 buttons, but nothing would work now. We first need to make a prefab of our player and delete it in the scene. Then put the player as the network manager and add it to the network prefab list. We also need to add a network object and a network transform to our player, but the normal network transform is server authoritative and only the server can move it, like in the other method previously mentioned. Therefore, we need to create a new script called client network transform. We could get it directly from the Unity documentation, but it's not that hard to write. If you use this, the client can directly modify the position of their player. Make sure to only check the variables you want to sync, because we don't want to send unnecessary data. We also need to change a bit in our player script. First, we're going to change it from a mono behavior to a network behavior. Then we move all the code from the start method into the on network spawn. There we check if we are the owner of the player, and if we are not, we are going to deactivate the camera and the cinemachine preload camera, because we don't want to have more than one camera in our scene. And most importantly, we're gonna check if we are the owner in the update method, so we can only move the player if we are the owner. If you want, you can also create a network variable on the script where you can regulate the read and write permissions. This can be used, for example, as an integer to represent the health of the player. Lastly, on our player mesh with an animator, we need to add a network animator, but like with the transform, the normal network animator won't work. We need to create our own client network animator, where we again override the on is server authoritative method, and now in the client can modify its animator. When we add this to our player mesh and drag the animator inside, all the animations should be synced. Now when we go into the multiplayer play tools and create a new instance of our game, we can host the game in one window and join as a client on the other one. Now everything should be perfectly synced, and voila, your game is now multiplayer. You can expand further on this logic. If you create a new instance of our game, we can host the game in one window and join as a client on
I hate the way he explains shit. He's not showing it. He explains it, but he doesn't show if like he's meant to like click the buttons and all that. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like if I saw him click a button, it wouldn't change the fact that it doesn't work for me. It really wouldn't change anything. But I don't know if I'm meant to keep this as a client and server or not. I don't know if I have the wrong settings. Like it could be. I could just have the wrong settings from the get-go. It could very much be the problem that I've set it up somehow incorrectly, but I don't know. How am I meant to know? I don't know. I really don't know how am I meant to know things. But I think that if I run it now, it's not gonna work at all. Like, I wouldn't be even mad if it was just the camera that didn't work. The issues that I'm having are something that I don't even fucking understand. So hey Chad, if you ever have problems with your project and you don't know what to do with your life and how to solve things, and you feel like you're a piece of shit and your life is a waste of time, just try rebooting the program. That makes sense, right? Like, it's so simple. All you have to do is just turn Unity off and turn Unity on. Why do I always waste so much time with things that, like, I don't even know what, I don't know if I can spawn another player, but I don't care. Currently, I don't care that I can't spawn the second player, because I at least have something. Okay, I can't spawn another player, but that's okay. I don't care that there is no other player. I can spawn myself and I work as a host. That's awesome. That's genuinely awesome. Maybe it was just client and server thing. Maybe. But client doesn't do anything right now, okay? And if I do host, it doesn't fuck with me either. Wow, that's awesome. It's so consistent. I know exactly what my problem is now. Okay, maybe let's not mash buttons, because I don't know. I don't know. I hoped it would work. I honestly hope that it would work now. But if I do hosting works. Hosting works, and client doesn't work because tell me why client doesn't work. Like, if I had buttons here, I would maybe understand something, but yeah, he has the buttons there.
On the other one. Now everything should be perfectly. Okay.
I think he's clicking client on the other window and I don't have the buttons here. Why? How can I have the button? Why do I, like, now I get it. Obviously these buttons are not gonna do anything on this side. I need the buttons here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna see. Was it really me being stupid, or was it the fact that I restarted Unity? If it was just me being stupid, okay, I'm taking the blame fully. I'm stupid. No, it's just Unity being fucking annoying. God fucking damn it. Why is it always something stupid that I have no way of knowing how to fix? How was I meant to figure out that all I have to do is turn Unity off and turn Unity on? How was I meant to know to just restart the thing? It's fucking bullshit. I don't know. I'm gonna add this ball to it. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, but I'm just gonna add the ball here. If it does anything, I'll be surprised, but how do I make the buttons appear on the second screen? Like, why is that a thing that I'm having trouble with? I didn't think that could be an issue. Okay, the ball, variable ballpoints of game controller has not been assigned. A game controller needs to be. What did I do? it makes sense that it's not a sign, because if you have 2 players, then you can't just spawn the ball on both players, right? So this is extra logic, and that's okay. So first of all, I'm gonna remove it from the here. I'm just gonna remove it because I don't want it to mess with me in the future. And instead, I'm probably gonna have the ball spawn point just an empty thing somewhere in the middle, just so I don't have to bother with it anymore. Or not anymore, but just not right now. Also, do I even have it synced up? I haven't even checked if I can see the other player on the other screen, if it even works in like any way at all. I can check that now though, because like if I host the game here, I have the thingy, the variables ball points hasn't been assigned. Okay, I haven't assigned it because I'm stupid. I don't know why I thought it's just gonna like, don't ask me things. I'm just gonna rename it remove me. That's a good name for a thing to have in scene. That's good enough. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying it like it's bad. No, it's pretty good. It is a pretty good name. It's a pretty good name. So I'm gonna host it. Okay, I'm in the game. I'm in the game. Can I see myself on the other screen? No, I can't. So the player 2 currently doesn't work like at all. Like it doesn't even make sense. So I'm not on, the player can't see me spawn. The player can't see me spawn. What do I do about that? If the player can't see me fucking spawn, what do I do about that? Well, it's a good thing that I have somewhat done something. Like the game is still working and looking the same as it did before. That's awesome. I'm glad that I can at least host the game. It's awesome. It really is. I'm really glad. What do I do next? How do I fix my issues? Let's first of all give it a client and server for no apparent reason. Just why not? And now really I have to really think about it. This one is, it doesn't really make sense. Why would it not show on the other screen? At least that's my issue with it right now. Like my issue is that the player 2 is just nothing. Just nothing. It's really weird. It's really weird that it's just nothing, right? Am I crazy? Like I feel like I'm so close to something, yet I'm so far because there's nothing showing up here. I don't have the buttons. I don't have anything to do. Why? This is also weird. The camera just... That's just weird. But the buttons are not there. And I have to figure out why. I'm lost. I'm genuinely lost. I don't know what to do. Do I have to log in like a teacher or something? I wonder if I could. Could I do that? In like, I probably could find someone that could help me, right? The internet is very vast. There has to be someone that could explain this shit to me, like in a Discord call or anything. I don't really have these contacts, and I don't even have the viewers to, or the chat to ask for these contacts or to contact people for me or some shit. But I feel like I need someone to explain this to me better, because I just followed a tutorial and the tutorial ended up working, but not for me. Okay, so let's create a folder. I'm just gonna call it networking or netcode, and have the buttons there, have the client network there, have this one there probably as well, and that's okay, it doesn't matter. I'm not using this script at all, so I don't know why I'm opening it up. I'm probably gonna remove it from the scene. Yeah, I think that's okay if I would just remove it from the scene, but it doesn't matter right now. It's really not a... It's really not an issue right now. So, how am I gonna fix this? How am I gonna fix anything? This is really hard. This is really hard to understand, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like, it has to be something in the network thing, like this one, right? Maybe. I thought, I don't know, this is a really simple script. This one is really simple. I don't know. Well, guys, I've got a feeling that I'm probably gonna take a break for lunch, and I'm never coming back after lunch. I'm just never coming back. No. I think the next time I stream, I'll need someone to explain this shit to me better, because I need someone that's actually been trying these things out, and just someone that could explain this shit to me in a way that I would at least somewhat understand what I'm doing. It's not like I'm completely lost, right? Like I'm on the fucking... Like I'm really close. I feel really close to making something cool and reasonable, but just not yet. Obviously the ball I don't care about. I knew that I couldn't yet just have the ball transmitted through the client and server, although I kinda hoped that it would. But no, it doesn't make sense. But I really don't know why the player doesn't work at all. So I'll definitely have to talk to somebody that could help me. And the issue is that I don't know who to talk to. Where do I find people to talk to about this? Where do I find anybody that could help me? Because right now the player 2 is just not working at all. So
host the game in one window and join as a client on the other one. Now everything...
Yeah, he just has the buttons. Like the player 2 just at least has the buttons. Why do I not have the buttons?
perfectly synced, and voila, your game is now multiplayer. You can expand further on this logic with Unity Relay, another package that's part of the Unity gaming services, to easily connect players with each other. If you are having your game on more platforms than Steam and you want...
No, that's not really my issue. That's not really helping me. Okay. Why are people There really wasn't much code. Why are so many people just useless? I know it's gonna be something really stupid. I just know that it's gonna be something really stupid. But I don't know. I don't know what the stupid thing could be. What if I just centered it? What if it's just showing up in the wrong spot? Right? What if that's the issue? Hey! I was correct! So the issue is that I'm having a free aspect ratio, as always. So I'm gonna go Full HD and Full HD here. And this is gonna solve all. Oh my god. Okay. We've got something cooking up. I'm cooking up something. I don't know what yet, but I'm getting somewhere. So let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Now if I run it, I can host and I can do a client. But it still really doesn't feel that warm. Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, I still think I'm cold. I still don't think I'm on the right track. Okay, this is awesome. Now, the moment of truth. If I click client, what does it do? Okay. Oh, that's not gonna help me understand anything. Fuck. At least I've got an error message now. At least I'm not like extremely clueless. Like, yeah, like not seeing the buttons, that was my stupidity. I admit that. I admit that not knowing or not seeing that it was stupid of me to think that free aspect ratio would show up with the buttons there. Well, no, let's not get into that. It seems like I can't open this one. Okay, I can't open this one. So, verify that all scenes requiring server to client synchronization are in the scenes in build list. They are not. That's something that's been on the proper tutorial. Hold on. So build list. Scene list. Simple chord. Hey, it's there. So that's not a problem. Is it? There are no different scenes. Fuck. What else could be the problem? Play tools. Let's do only client. Let's do only client. Let's do only client. Okay. It's probably not gonna help with anything at all, but hey, at least it's something. Like, I'm slowly getting there. I feel like I'm slowly getting somewhere. I don't know where, but slowly getting somewhere. So player one is a-okay, and this one is just no. But it's even, oh, hey, look at this guy. Hey, look at this guy. Who's this guy? Look at this guy. Woo. I don't know what the issue with the rendering is. That's fucked up. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing, but that's okay. I don't mind that yet. So if I look at this guy, I assume I can't move him or anything through the other thingy. It wouldn't make sense if I could. Oh, it's frozen now. But let's see. What's the issue here? Network behavior. Well, the object is referenced as an instance of an object. I have a one player, and oh, it's been frozen and fucking. Okay, let's do it again. Let's run it again. Let's run it again. Okay, let's turn this off. Let's host. Okay, I'm hosting. I can move away. It's okay. Now, if I click client, the player is gonna spawn there. Okay. I can't do anything, and it's not really telling me what to do about that. But hey, at least we have a player clone. That's awesome. And I can't move with him because he's supposed to move dependent on something else that I'm yet to figure out how. Null reference in camera behavior at line 35. Why is it taking me here? Let's go to camera behavior, line 35, which is here. Okay. Okay, so why is it not fucking with that? No idea. No idea. How do I've got one solution. Ah, that's stupid. I can't do that. If I turn the camera off, the cinema brain should probably... There's no way that I could find... Like, I'm still looking for the camera, that's Cinemachine camera, and I'm filling that up here, which is always gonna be the way it's supposed to be. So I don't really know why would it fuck with me. One thing I could do is let's do it the longer way. So cinema machine cam, let's make it public. Let's make it public. And now instead of looking for Cinemachine brain, oh, I see the issue now. See, I just had to use the proper names and shit. I can't get the component Cinemachine brain inside of a... Hold on, no. No, it's okay. Fuck. Let's look into it. Let's look into it. Let's turn the game off. Let's go to prefabs, player, Cinemachine camera. Where is the brain? I feel like the brain is probably somewhere else. I'm a little afraid that I've put the brain somewhere else. I don't remember that. But I'm a little afraid that the brain is completely on a different fucking place. Is it here? Somewhere? Cinemachine brain in the camera, on the main camera. That's awesome. That's awesome. So let's add this and reference it again, but now with actual knowledge of what I'm doing. So fuck, what's the fastest way to do it? Through game object? Probably so. Game object, find. Fuck. Probably game object with big G. Game object, find object with tag. Hold on, now it's this main camera, and now just that. I can make this private again. So I can make this private. This is okay. And I'm just turning off the... Okay. That genuinely, that could genuinely be it. Wow. Wow, okay. Have I solved anything? Oh, it's 12. I wanted to take a lunch break and now I can't because I feel like I'm so close to actually learning something about what I'm doing. I'm so close, yet so actually far. It's crazy, it's crazy. I really wanted to work. I wanted to work so much. I so wanted to work, but I really don't know if it's gonna or not. Are you ready, guys? I'm gonna host. That works. Now for the big... Hey, who is this guy? Why am I here? Hey, no error message, just doesn't work. Interesting. Very okay. Okay. Host is shutting down. That's probably because I spammed the buttons. My fault. Let's turn the game off. Let's make sure that I'm not doing anything stupid. No, I don't think I am. If you're not the owner, it turns the... Huh. I don't really know what I'm doing. Could you tell? Could anybody tell that I'm absolutely clueless? I'm gonna switch it to client and server again. I don't think it's supposed to be just client. Am I crazy? But I don't know. Right now I'm not even using this camera for some reason. I'm using this camera. Why is that? Hold on, turn this off. Why is this camera here instead of where I put it like 2 seconds ago? Why did it go back here? I said to go here, here. Just move back and maybe a little up. The main camera is supposed to be here. And the Cinemachine is supposed to be in the player that's working. Okay. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the camera moved back to the position of the player. But maybe there's a logic to it that I don't understand yet. This is fine. This is completely fine. And this one is not doing anything. Is it? Yeah. I wonder why. I wonder what I have to do. It's not saying nothing. The console is silent. So that's a little weird. And if I do host, it's gonna crash. But I thought clicking client would do something. I feel like I really feel like I'm so close yet so far. But I still don't have it synced up at all. Like there's no, like even, I don't know, like obviously I'm not connected yet. But the client doesn't do anything. Hold on. I haven't done one thing. What if I click client on the host side? There is literally no way that would do anything, but just gonna try it, I guess. So host. Okay, I'm hosting. It's awesome. Now I'm gonna click client. That doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything to here. No. If I click client here, not really. Okay, let's do another test. Let's do another little test. I'm gonna try to host it on the player 2 because that should also work fine. Am I crazy? I don't really know, but if I do host, okay, so I can play it from here, fine. All I have to figure out now is how to show the player on the other side, how to connect basically. I just can't connect. Client here doesn't do shit, and client here doesn't do shit either. It could be something stupid as me no, there's not an issue here. I don't think there is an issue here. Hold on, buttons, mono behavior. Is it supposed to be mono behavior? Is it not supposed to be network behavior? Hold on. Hold the phone. That could be huge. That could be huge. That could be a huge mistake. Mono behavior. Fuck. Fuck.
And delete it in the scene. Then put the player as the and just need to make a prefab of UI with a simple script and 2 buttons, but nothing.
Yeah, 2 buttons, and yeah, that's the same thing that I have. There's really no difference in the button. So start client doesn't work yet, and it doesn't. I hate that it's not giving me no error messages at all. I don't know how to. I could be like, it probably works, so that's not really like. I just don't know. Like, okay, so I start the client here. Does it still spawn? No, it doesn't, or it didn't, right? Let's check that. I haven't checked that yet, because before I couldn't move, but at least the other player spawned in my window, although he was just not connected at all. So if I do host, hold on, wait, it hosted automatically? It didn't, right? I'm a little crazy now. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, the game itself is running. Nothing's happening. I click host. I've got something. Now I'm gonna move in a way that I can see the player 2. Okay. And now if I do client. Does anybody understand anything that I do? I don't. Like, this is actually huge for me. I don't know what I've done. Hold on, I've added a print. I'm so close. Guys, I haven't done anything. What is going on? What the fuck is going on? How the fuck am I meant to understand anything at all? Was it just me mashing buttons or some shit? Like, okay, the camera is not working. That's fine with me right now. That's absolutely fine with me. Let's see what's going on inside of these hats. We've got these Cinemachines that are probably colliding with each other, right? No, this one is turned off because that's the fake player and this one is the real player, right? But I'm not connected to his camera right now, although I can move him around, which is awesome. I just don't have the camera right. But that is so close. That's actually huge. Are you crazy? Although I still don't really understand what's going on. Not at all. I feel like I'm getting there somewhere. Fuck. I'm never gonna take that lunch break if I'm this close to it being solved. I thought it's unsolvable. I thought I'm lost. Damn. I can maybe figure maybe I can figure this shit out. Okay guys, it's been 2.5 hours and this is what I have to show for what I've done today. I can host and it works. Hosting is fine. The next thing I can do is, well, I'm a little embarrassed to say, but I can join and it breaks the whole thing. And now it doesn't work. It worked fine like 2 seconds ago. I'm never gonna understand this, am I? I'm never gonna get this. Why? I haven't touched the code at all. I don't want to touch the code. I'm afraid of touching the code. All I want to do is make a game that works somehow. I can't do that for the fucking life of me. Because if I do client here, it always does something completely else. And the Cinemachine breaks, or the camera breaks. I can't remember how Cinemachines work, but I thought like there's always, like in hierarchy, they're more important than the other things, but fuck, do I not get it. Why did it work? Why did it work right now? Why did it work 2 seconds ago and I haven't touched the code at all? Can anybody in this world explain to me why it seemed to work 2 seconds ago and now it's just not fucking with me at all? Can anybody explain that to me? And it doesn't even have the same fucking thingy here. No, these buttons don't do shit. And here are also obviously not doing shit. Okay. I'm lost. I don't know why it worked 2 seconds ago. I have no idea. Literally fucking 2 seconds ago, I've connected 2 players and I could move them. Only issue I had was the camera was fucking with me. But apart from the camera, it seemed to have worked. Okay, let's do another thing. Let's turn off the camera itself. I feel like I'm only turning off the one camera and it's maybe having some issues with that. So let's go here, and I'm turning off the Cinemachine here, and I'm enabling the Cinemachine, but I'm gonna also make sure that it's turning off the camera itself. So just main camera, get component camera. Okay, that could help a little bit, right? Does it make sense? Not at all. Could it make sense? Maybe. Will it make sense? Now that's a good question. Will it make reason? Will it make do? Will it do something? Will anything happen? I'm hosting. Hosting goes the same. Fine. I go to player 2. I click client. Okay, that's okay. That's an interesting error message. It's something. Once again, this isn't helpful. Let's try it again. Nope. 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 Display 1, no camera is rendering. Why? And if I turn this one on, it... Why is it doing that though? Why is it doing that? Am I still... Okay, I'm still controlling the movement and all that. That's good. Oh. And now it just crashed. Why? Am I the only one who's completely lost on these things? Like, I don't even know what I'm meant to do. Should I just start the game and... I feel really crazy. I feel stupid. I feel dumb. I don't know what else to say. But it always does something completely different. It never acts the same. Only hosting ever works, which is awesome that at least that works. Like, I'm glad I can work on the game. But if I click client, it doesn't do anything at all. Does it do something here? Oh, it turns the camera off because I'm not the owner, which is irrelevant because obviously I'm not the owner. But if I am the owner, it's supposed to do the other opposite. Like, what if I do... What if I just have it like that? Oh, hold on, no, true. Crazy. Stupid brain. Okay. Because obviously, like, this camera is not meant to move. It's not meant to do anything. It's just a static camera that's same on the both sides of the fucking... Like, it doesn't matter if you're... It doesn't move. So, I don't know why I'm turning it on and off. If I'm the owner or not. That seems about as static as it could be. Or irrelevant, or... I don't even know what word to use for this. I'm just stumped. Lost, confused. All these things. So what do I do? What is my option? What are my options? How can I solve an issue that I don't understand at all? Well, one thing worked before. There is one solution that always seems to work with Unity. Just shut that bitch down and boot it up again. Fuck me. I don't know. Will it work? Probably not. But if it does, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna be happy now? I'm not gonna feel any happiness from the fact that it's working. I'm just gonna feel lost and confused. Like, why am I wasting time trying to figure out what I'm meant to do when all I have to do is just do nothing? Or like, how am I meant to understand this? What am I meant to think? Hold on, I haven't booted up the second player. It's okay. So let's go to window multiplayer. Play mode. Let's turn on the second player and see if it works in any meaningful way. I really think it's gonna work. I don't know why it would, but it's not like I'm doing things that I can comprehend. It's not like I'm understanding anything that I'm doing. I'm just doing shit to be doing shit, and it's wasteful and it's meaningless and it's so confusing for me, because I can host easily. That works. That's fine. But then I go to the second player and I'm a little afraid that it's gonna work now. But it shouldn't. You see? It shouldn't work. I'm telling you, it works now, but it shouldn't. Why is it working? I can move, I can even play with the ball. Obviously the ball isn't there yet. Okay, this one is at least not working. Okay, so something's happening. Something's trying to work and something's not working at all. I can still move, but okay. So obviously turning off and on the camera isn't really helpful. So I'll remove that function. That seems reasonable enough. Maybe take a little thinker on that. Maybe think about it in depth. But nonetheless, like, it always acts completely fucking different. It always does whatever the fuck it wants to. And I'm not crazy for saying that. I genuinely believe that Unity is just doing whatever the fuck it wants to. Like, obviously there is, like, my understanding of it is there is some kind of hierarchy of what processes go through, and sometimes they get a little mixed up, you know? So if there's too many things going on, sometimes it gets through and it works because something happens, right? So it works, but not really. Always something has to break because my code implementation is incorrect. That's my understanding of it. But that's not really like comprehensive. Like, I don't think I'm in that deep. Like, I really don't know. But right now it seems to be really close. Although this one is just frozen now. But if I join, at least I can work and I can see the other player. Oh, I can move him around. How is that possible? How can I move him? What? Is it? That's crazy, right? I shouldn't be able to do that. Awesome. I love not knowing what I'm doing. Oh wow, that's awesome. That's really awesome and helpful. Hold on. I have to put these things to the side and to see things happening. Because I feel like something's happening that I... Okay, so this for some reason works. Like, I still see the player okay. I just can't control myself at all. Can I? I'm not crazy for that. How am I gonna make sure to look at myself while I need to click on this window? Fuck. Okay, so it is just the camera. It is just the camera. Wow, I'm so close to something that I don't really understand. But that's good. That's really good. This is like genuinely fucking so close. One camera works, the client camera works, but the host camera doesn't. Wow, okay. Am I cooking? I don't know. How am I gonna fix that though? I feel like I've tried all the things that I could. Like, I've tried making sense of it all, and it doesn't make sense. What if I switch? What if I host here and join as a client there? What's gonna happen then? Well, we'll have to see, I assume. Like, I'm really close to having something that works, but just not there yet. I'm just not there yet. What did I do? Just put the scale? Oh, I hate that. Well, whatever. So the client seems to be working fine, but the host is fucked. Like, the camera of host is fucked up. How do I make sure that host... Well, clearly, if the client works, I don't need to test the client here. So let's get back to it. Let's host it and see in the hierarchy if there's anything that I would or I could make sense of, right? So I host the game, I join. Awesome. Awesome. I click the client and I'm there. I can see the other player, but the camera is fucked up. So what's happening to the main player? The main player has the cine machine that's working, and if there's priority, that's not really doing anything. If I send it to 20, that's not really doing anything. So that's irrelevant. Mode override, not really the point. Let's see what the player has. Does he have a working cine machine? No. If I turn this on, it doesn't do anything. If I go here, oh, heck yeah. All I need to do is turn the cine machine brain on. Somehow it turns off, but it shouldn't. There's only one cine machine brain in the scene. There is only one cine machine brain in the scene. There is only one cine machine brain in the scene. There is only one brain in the scene. And I don't need to touch it at all, do I? Am I actually cooking? Am I actually cooking with gas? I don't know. But please, please work. I host. And it works. Awesome. I join as a client. It works. Fucking awesome. Now for the moment of truth. If I click back to the game, can I look around? Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's watching the VOD, anybody who's watching the edited video after like 10 years when I actually finished this fucking project, look at me. I am God and I have just created light. Wow. That's awesome. I can't believe that I've actually solved something using my brain. All I have to do now is learn how to work with the ball. That's literally all I have to do, is just make sure that the balls are consistent. That's actually fucking huge. That's actually fucking huge. I can't believe that I've done this. I can't believe that I've done this. I can take a break. I can eat now. I can finally eat. Wow. And all I had to do is just do things without knowing what I'm doing. So simple. It was so simple. All I had to do was just do things like an idiot. Wow. If only I knew that all I had to be an fucking idiot, then I'd be done like a month ago. I don't even know what I'm saying. But this is so huge. This feels so huge. Am I crazy? Like, this is literally what I wanted to achieve today. I've achieved my goal for today. That is awesome. That's crazy. And I even beat a 10k run this morning. I went for a run and I beat finally 10k, 10 kilometers. I mean, not 10k, what the fuck am I saying? I mean, yeah, 10k, like, meters. But yeah, I couldn't beat it. Tomorrow I only ran like 9.4 and a week before only 9 ever. So today I actually have achieved a lot of fucking things. That's, wow. What an incredible day. I mean, I've set myself on this path, so I only did what I was meant to do, and if I didn't do it, I'd feel bad that I couldn't figure it out, but wow. I've got multiplayer on, and I figured it out all by myself. Through sheer fucking hatred of knowledge, I figured it out. Wow, that's awesome. That's actually fucking huge. Are you crazy? I feel like that's extremely big. Like, it probably doesn't sound like that to you guys, but to me this is fucking huge. Like, genuinely, this is fucking awesome. Wow. Okay, so for anyone who's not here, and for anyone who may someday may be here, I'm glad you've been watching and you've been taking the time of your life to see this guy fucking waste his hours while figuring out things that are probably way simpler than they are, but I don't even know what to say. But I just want to close the stream so that I can take a break, and tomorrow I don't really have time. On Thursday, so in 2 days, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna stream on Thursday, and I'm gonna do something. What's next on the list? Oh yeah, make sure that. Why are stream elements fucked up like that? Why are stream elements fucking me in the ass? I've changed that. I've changed the text like hours ago. Why did it go back to the way it was? God damn it. This VOD is kind of a waste now, because it's not relevant. The fucking thingy here is not relevant. When did it change? Why did it change? Is it because I changed the title? Is that really all I have to do? Just change the title and it all falls? That's really fucking me up. Why? Why? Why did you do me like that? I've changed this. Well, you can never win it. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. I can't believe that whatever. I don't care about the VOD. I know I'm gonna use these images for the video if I ever make it, but I'll probably make do. I'll somehow make do. I don't know. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. No one's watching. Well, if you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. And I'll add the ball to the multiplayer. I'll sing the ball. Yeah, that's a good ball. That's a really yeah. Let's add it to the list, shall we? Like, it obviously doesn't work and it changes on its own, but okay. So the interactions with balls are done. I'm done on that. So let's add it here and add the next point that I'm done, which is netcode basics. I think that's a good point. I've done that today. I feel like. Next one is 8 netcode for the ball, or like sync the ball. Honestly, just sync the ball, and netcode, or like and then I don't know, multiplayer. Yeah, just multiplayer. Literally just that's it. Yeah, I don't need more than that. That's good. That's actually really good. Wow. Can I just make that to have auto width so that it doesn't look, I mean, I'm just gonna make it, yeah. Sink the ball, I don't know, polish, I guess. So I'm just gonna go polish and add up. Switch to Steam. Add more fun. And then think. And think. Alright. So that's saved. I don't know when it's gonna unsave itself again. I don't know why Stream Elements do that, but hey, I don't even care. I don't even care that my hair is fucked up. I don't even care that I look like a, well, I look a little bit, whatever. I don't care about nothing. I'm really glad that I've achieved something, and I'll see you on Thursday, guys. So thanks and bye.